Good morning. Here we are for day 4. How are you today, Victoria?
Morning, morning. I'm loving our morning routine here. We're getting into the groove.
I know I'm not used to being on camera this early, but I'm
I
getting
know.
it. So today it starts to get real, I think. 4 minutes. And so let's jump in. And if you're feeling a little bit, I don't know, like this is going to be long, you're kind of bracing yourself, just notice that. And know that for about 4 minutes from now, we'll be coming back to the room um and our minds do wander, right? And that's okay. I know a lot of us have that what we call the monkey mind where we're are all of a sudden when we try to settle down, it seems like everything inside our minds speeds up and can feel a little bit like a runaway train. But it's just an opportunity to notice that and come back to your body, right? Come back to the breath. I love we were talking about this, Victoria, and I love the metaphor of the river. So I imagine myself standing by a river and my thoughts are like a leaf floating down the river and I'm just like, "Oh, look at that leaf. Oh, there it is." And now it's gone. And I can bring myself back.
Beautiful, beautiful. And what I love about that is, firstly, it's an image from nature, which brings us into our non-linear sort of imaginative, rest, digest, creative phase. And secondly, you're looking at it with such objectivity, right? There's no emotional charge when you see a leaf. It's just like, oh, there it is. There it is. And it's gone.
Mhm.
Beautiful. I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
Well, I'm going to be the timer and the meditator in chief today, so let's jump in.
One of the things I want to say too, because this, I noticed this about yesterday and wanted to share. So I set the timer for 3
Hmm.
and I didn't show it to you. And
Mm.
so I found myself during the meditation wondering whether or not I had actually set it and pressed start. So if you would love to show and witness, we can witness so that it releases in you any second guessing. Also, how we set ourselves up for success, right?
Mm.
If you would love to do that, because then it releases this idea that, oh my gosh, didn't I? And then that becomes what the meditation is about, as opposed to, oh, I can rest easy knowing that, yes, I set it. I've got witness.
I will. I'm going to be pressing a button on my watch, but yes, I will show you doing
Perfect.
it. Um, all right. Well, let's settle into whatever it is that you're sitting or lying on. Feel yourself relaxing into it. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Here we go. Take another deep breath. See if you can make the exhale longer than the inhale. When you're ready, come back to the room, wherever you are. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. That was 4 minutes, believe it or not. I found myself something that some guided meditation I did one time. She said to you could use your focus, like focus on one hand, not doing anything necessarily, but one hand and how it feels resting on your leg, and then shift your focus to the other hand. I found that helpful today. I was plenty in the 4 minutes. I had plenty of time to practice coming back to the room. So it's uh it's been really interesting, and I'm excited to get to 5 minutes and beyond.
It's amazing, isn't it? Because we have this um anticipation, this expectation that it's going to be hard. And
Mhm.
what I love, Karen, is that we talked about how we could make this as easy as possible.
Mhm.
And I truly think this starting gradually and not having any expectation, simply being present is the mission. And then through being present, we get to observe what we observe. And 4 minutes, all of a sudden, as the gradual progression, 4 minutes, it's whew, lickety split.
It's true. One of the, you just reminded me years ago, one of the first things I said to my coach when I decided to become a coach, um, you know, what is it that you want? And I said, I want to feel more present. And I
Mhm.
don't, my concept of what that even meant back then was pretty different, but I just knew that I wasn't that. That I was always occupied with things that were either coming or had already happened. And um, and then years later, when I'm working with another coach, she asked me when I felt like most like myself, and I didn't have an answer right away, but I kind of journaled about it in between, and I realized that when I in those moments there I wasn't doing a lot of thinking. I was doing a lot more being in the moment, totally present. Not necessarily meditating, but whatever it was that I was doing, I was totally present with it.
Mhm.
And so that has helped me see the value of this kind of thing. It's really literally practicing being more present, more in the moment, and that we can use this throughout our lives when we find ourselves zooming off.
There's so much beauty in the power of now. Absolutely. I heard quite recently from my mentor that we're actually physically designed. We're physically designed to be in forward motion. Like our
Mhm.
eyes look forward, our faces face forward, right? So this preoccupation that our mental activity goes back to the past is not the way we're
Right.
physically fundamentally designed. And that was like,
Mm.
wow. So I think about that now when my mind goes off in a past party and think, okay, yeah, no, I'm designed to be, forward momentum, present, but forward momentum. No need to dwell, right? No need to go back. And that has really, I look forward to more ahas like that, right? Like connecting the physicality of our being with the original intention of like the design of our bodies, not like the original intention. I don't want to get spiritual or anything, but just it's right here, right?
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. It's super interesting. I think we could talk for hours, but I know we we have things to do. So this has been great. And so we'll be back on Monday to progress. We'll rest at 4 minutes for the next few days. And on Monday we'll come back and do 5 minutes.
Beautiful. So, Karen, are you doing any 4 minutes in between? Are you going to do them
I
over the?
will. I'm going to commit to doing 4 minutes to keep that up between now and Monday.
Beautiful, beautiful. So we'll jump into the Facebook group for our daily accountability. 4 minutes, done.
Awesome. All right.
So have a great day.
Thanks, Victoria. I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.